Hello, guys. So my name is Thierry Meimoun. I'm the founder and CEO of Paytweak. Paytweak, which is a fintech startup that turns the payment into a new customer experience. Since 2015, we are the leader and the expert in remote payment and distant payment services. So since 2015, we provide one of the most efficient and one of the most relevant payment services for distant and remote payments for call centers, for also retailers, and for all merchants that wants to trigger a remote payment. We are directly connected to 500 PSP around the world, and we are partners of most of the best banks in France and in Europe now that recommend our service to their merchants. So at Paytweak, we provide a universal payment API, which is connected, as I said, to 500 PSP. But we also provide highly innovative payment services. So we were the first in 2015 to trigger a payment by link, by email, by WhatsApp, by Messenger, by text. And all these messages are stored into a private blockchain trust. In 2017, we were the first to trigger a payment by voice, meaning you can talk to your customer and ask him to type his credit card number on the telephone. Paytweak will be in the middle of the transaction, will secure the transaction in direct connection to the bank and the PSP. And in 2019, we were the first to transform the POS terminal into a smartphone. So it means now that you can accept payments directly on your smartphone without any gadget, without box to plug to the smartphone. You can trigger payment by NFC, by QR code, whatever, and we're directly connected to the PSP, meaning that the payment will come directly to your bank account. There is no intermediaries, and we will not take any fees on the transaction. It means that any merchants now, any small business can take payments just with a smartphone. We have launched this in 2019 for some big retailers, and now it's deployed in France, in Europe for big retailers. It could be used in face-to-face for face-to-face payment, but also in stores, in point of sales. It really, you can say goodbye, some kind of goodbye to the classical POS terminal. So Paytweak also historically is the first to have secured the payments for the call center. And we, as I said, provide now an API that reconciliates, that makes all the payments, all the flows of payments, whatever the PSP is, whatever the bank is, whatever your country is, whatever the currency is, that makes all the payments something very intuitive for the merchants, the group. All the payments will be centralized, unified, and with your ERP, with your CRM. This is what we do at Paytweak since 5 years now, and this is our expertise. We work now with most of the banks, most of the PSPs in France, and we continue to expand our service outside of outside of France and outside of the countries. We also are experts, just to finish, in debt recovery. So we are working for the best banks. They use our service, but also card emitters like American Express and some other emitters use our service for the debt recovery. Thank you so much. It was very fast, and it was a brief introduction about Paytweak. Thank you.
Thank you, Thierry. Thank you.